Joined here by 2014 Patriots first-round pick, defensive tackle Dominique, and coming off an injury-plagued rookie year, also a Super Bowl championship. So, Dominique, long-belated congrats on the win.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I want to talk to you plenty about next season. We'll get to that. But first things first, you're hosting a football camp this weekend in Medford. It's a combine-style offensive-defensive camp to help raise funds and awareness for the chronic disorder fibromyalgia, an illness that your sister Destinee suffers from. And Destinee, you're also with us here, and I appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
Now, Dominique, let's start with you. And there's plenty I want to cover with both of you. But first, how long have you been working toward this cause?
Just recently, just for some fact that where I'm at in life, decided to use the position I'm in to try to raise awareness at a faster rate than would it have if I wasn't in this position.
What's it mean to you to have that platform to spread awareness?
It means a lot, because I'm getting a lot done and being able to get closer and closer to find a cure for my sister.
Destinee, how has your life changed in the last 5 years since your diagnosis?
It's changed drastically. It prevents me from sleeping, from going to school, from walking. So my life is not the same.
What's your day-to-day like?
Pretty much in pain all day. When it's good days, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm good to go. But when it's bad days, I'm just laying in a bed because I can't move.
Can you describe the pain, what it's like?
It's like chronic pain all over my body. There's like aching pains and pain in my feet and in my arms and my back.
What kind of treatment do you go through to help you? Obviously there isn't a cure yet, but to help you deal with the pain.
Well, right now I usually just take my vitamins, and I'm going to acupuncture now to see how that helps, and hopefully it does. So that's all I'm doing right now.
No medications on top of the vitamins?
No, because I've tried them already and they don't work.
What is it about them that don't work?
They didn't help. They pretty much made it worse. They blew me up because of the steroids, and they just made my pain worse.
Dominique, obviously, hearing your sister, and I know you've done a bunch of these interviews, but is there any part of you that hesitates in spotlighting your family and your sister in this way, even though it's obviously for all the right reasons and the importance of having your platform and spreading awareness as we discussed, but there are plenty of people out there that wouldn't want the attention?
It's really not about attention. It's just really about finding a cure at the end of the day. A lot of people don't really know about fibromyalgia. So it's just really about finding a cure.
What do you want people to know?
How bad it is. People's lives change because of this. So, just to really take, I say, more seriousness to the illness and find a cure, basically.
Destinee, how difficult has it been? You mentioned not being able to have the same ability to spend time with your friends or maybe going out to eat, to the movies, to the mall, anything. How challenging is that for you?
That's very challenging for me, for being 16, and when I was diagnosed, I was 11. So it was really depressing, actually. I actually got depressed, and it's been hard, but I've been trying to be okay, and I still hang out. My friends come over and hang out with me when I'm not able to go with them, so they're supportive too.
How hard is that for you, Dominique, to watch your sister going through that and not be able to do anything that, what you're doing is significant, but not be able to do anything that physical, I suppose, to strip that pain away from her?
It's hard, but at the same time, it's inspiring, just to see my sister go through this amount of pain and still wake up with a smile and still be the person who she is, makes me basically not be able to complain about life at all.
How do you stay positive, Destinee?
It's literally, I just smile all the time, and I don't even know how I do it. I'm just always smiling and laughing, but I think that just runs in our family, so pretty much our family.
Well, talk a bit about that. I know your family that it has an upbringing of a military family. Does that play into your emotions and kind of keeping things in check, I guess, for lack of a better term?
I guess you can say that, but it's not like a don't show any emotion. It's just laughing all the time because that's how our dad is.
At school, obviously, kids can be cruel, teenagers especially. Is there a lot of understanding in your school among friends, teachers, peers, or has
Yeah.
there is? So it's
Yeah, there is.
good. So, pain is obviously it's never made you a target or anything like that.
No, not at all.
Is it hard in some ways that others can't visibly see your pain, your agony, or is it a good thing maybe that most might be blind to that?
I feel like it's good and bad. The bad part about it is that some people don't believe that, like, I'm telling the truth because they can't see the pain I'm going through. And it's just that I'm feeling it and nobody else is. But then the good thing is I don't want anybody to see me down in that moment. But people don't always believe me.
How frustrating is that?
That's very frustrating.
Well, how often do you guys talk? Obviously, I mean, you're very clearly close. That's evident. But how often do you communicate?
I mean, we talk a lot. She's in high school, and I'm doing what I'm doing. So, we both have our lives. So, I mean, we're brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk.
Do you make it out to many games, Destinee?
I've been to one, but then I got all sick and stuff. But it was really fun when I went.
Dominique, what are the goals of easilyawareness.com?
The whole goal is to find a cure for her and everybody else out there that has fibromyalgia that hasn't been able to live the life that they always wanted to live.
In a perfect world, what are the next steps in this fight for you and your family? What are your goals personally?
Right now she's going through treatment with Dr. Thad. So next step is just to see if whatever he does works.
How have your teammates rallied around you?
I mean, they understand. Like they didn't know what it was, but we had talks, and I mean they feel for.
Let's talk a little bit about the team and next season, Dominique. How anxious are you for next year?
I'm real anxious. Camp starting in a couple of weeks, a couple of days. So I mean, I can't wait.
How important a year is this for you?
Very important. Just coming off the injury that I had last year, coming back healthy. So I mean, it's like every year is very important.
How are your knees?
They're good. They're getting them to start camp, so hopefully everything just stays the way it is.
Does it ever become anything of a mental hurdle in some ways? Obviously, having multiple knee injuries dating back to college over the last few years, trying to even when healthy as you are now, just trying to block that out of your mind.
Oh yeah, of course. It's always a mental hurdle. That's the game that we play in. Any time, any place that you can get hurt. So I mean, you just gotta keep looking forward and keep positive.
Was it tough not being able to participate in the playoff run?
Oh yeah, of course. First year in, why wouldn't you want to participate in the playoffs or in the Super Bowl at that? So yeah, it was hard.
What'd you work on this offseason, other than obviously getting healthy?
Really, the mental part of the game. Just know my playbook and get to know my teammates even better.
Are you putting pressure on yourself at all to come in, be an impact performer, to fill the void or at least help fill the void left by Vince Wilfork?
I wouldn't say it's pressure. It's just we got to compete. I'm a competitor, so I just always want to compete.
Has it been a distraction waiting, as everyone is talking about, for the decision on Tom Brady's appeal hearing?
No, not really. I mean, you just got to do your job like Bill said.
How's Tom handled the controversy as far as what you've seen in OTAs and everything?
He goes out there every day like it's a game.
Excellent. Well, I really appreciate the time talking to both of you, obviously, about this very important cause. You should check out people, easilyawareness.com. Again, Dominique will be in Medford this weekend hosting a combine-style offensive-defensive camp with some of his Patriots teammates, helping to raise funds and awareness for the chronic disorder, fibromyalgia, and Destinee in particular. Obviously, all the best for you, and hopefully in time and in short order, for that matter, a cure will be on the way.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for having us.